The universal language of laughter, cat videos. There's something magical about the way these short clips can instantly lift our spirits and bring a smile to our faces. Whether you're having a rough day or just need a quick pick-me-up, cat videos are the perfect remedy. They transcend cultural barriers and speak to the childlike joy within all of us. But what is it about these furry little creatures that makes them so irresistibly funny? Let's dive deeper into the world of cat videos and uncover the secrets behind their universal appeal. Have you ever had a bad day? One of those days where nothing seems to go right and you feel like the universe is conspiring against you? I mean, a really, really bad day? The kind of day where you just want to crawl back into bed and start over? One of those days where you spill coffee on your favorite shirt, miss the bus, and your boss yells at you for something that wasn't even your fault. It's like a series of unfortunate events that just won't stop. We've all been there. It's a universal experience that everyone can relate to. But in those moments of frustration and despair, there's one thing that can always bring a little light into our lives. But you know what makes everything better? A funny cat video. Just a few seconds of watching a cat do something silly can turn your whole day around. Yes, those furry little creatures with their adorable faces and unpredictable antics have an uncanny ability to turn our frowns upside down. Their wide eyes, twitching whiskers, and playful behavior are like a balm for the soul. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what language you speak, a funny cat video is a guaranteed mood booster. It's a form of entertainment that transcends boundaries and brings people together in shared laughter. Cat videos are the internet's gift to humanity. They're like little nuggets of joy that we can access anytime, anywhere. In a world that's often filled with stress and negativity, these videos offer a much-needed escape. They're short, sweet, and always good for a giggle. Whether you're watching alone or with friends, the laughter they bring is infectious. Whether it's a cat getting startled by a cucumber, which never fails to surprise us with their exaggerated reactions, a kitten discovering its reflection for the first time, and the sheer confusion and curiosity that ensues, or a feline failing miserably at jumping onto a countertop, their miscalculations and clumsy landings are endlessly entertaining. These videos never fail to make us smile. They remind us not to take life too seriously and to find joy in the little things. But why are we so drawn to these furry little goofballs? What is it about their behavior that captivates us so completely? What is it about their silly antics that makes us laugh until our sides hurt? Is it their unpredictability, their innocence, or perhaps their sheer audacity? Well, get ready to dive headfirst into the wonderful world of feline fun, because there's so much more to these videos than meets the eye. In this article, we're going on a hilarious journey to explore the reasons why cats are the undisputed kings and queens of comedy. From their quirky behaviors to their expressive faces, we'll uncover the secrets behind their comedic genius. From their quirky behaviors to their expressive faces, cats have a natural talent for making us laugh. Their antics are a perfect blend of grace and clumsiness, curiosity and caution. We'll uncover the secrets behind their comedic genius. What makes a cat video go viral? Why do some clips resonate more than others? And how do these videos impact our mental health and well-being? So grab your favorite snacks, get comfy on the couch, and prepare to laugh out loud as we celebrate the endless entertainment that is 1 hour of hilarious cat antics. From the classic moments to the latest viral sensations, we're about to embark on a journey filled with laughter, joy, and of course, lots and lots of cats. 1 hour of hilarious cat antics. So sit back, relax, and let the laughter begin. Whether you're a lifelong cat lover or just someone in need of a good laugh, these videos are sure to brighten your day and remind you of the simple pleasures in life. Enjoy! Why we can't stop watching. It's science. Okay, so maybe it's not exactly rocket science, but there's actually a scientific reason why we find cat videos so irresistible. You might think it's just a simple form of entertainment, but there's a lot more going on behind the scenes in our brains. When we watch these adorable felines, our brains are doing a little happy dance, and there's a fascinating explanation for it. You see, our brains are hardwired to find joy in unexpected and playful behavior. This is something that dates back to our evolutionary past. Playful behavior in animals, including humans, is often a sign of a safe and thriving environment. When we see animals, especially cats, engaging in playful antics, it triggers a sense of joy and safety in us. It's like our brains are saying, "Hey, everything's good here. Let's enjoy this moment." And when it comes to unexpected and playful, cats wrote the rule book. Their antics are not just random. They are a perfect blend of curiosity, agility, and a touch of clumsiness. This combination makes their behavior incredibly entertaining and unpredictable, which keeps us glued to our screens. Their unpredictable movements, from the sudden bursts of energy to the graceful tumbles, trigger a release of dopamine in our brains. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a major role in how we feel pleasure. It's the same chemical that gets released when we eat our favorite food, listen to our favorite music, or even fall in love. So, in a way, watching cat videos is like indulging in a little treat for our brains. Dopamine, my friends, is the feel-good hormone, the one that makes us feel happy and content. It's our brain's way of rewarding us for engaging in activities that are beneficial for our well-being. And guess what? Watching cat videos falls into that category. It's a simple yet effective way to boost our mood and bring a smile to our faces. So every time we watch a cat doing something silly, our brains reward us with a little dose of happiness. It's like a mini celebration happening inside our heads. And the best part? There's no limit to how many times we can experience this joy. Each new video brings a fresh wave of dopamine, making us want to watch more and more. It's like a natural high, only without the side effects. Unless you count excessive giggling as a side effect, in which case I'll take two. This natural high is a great way to relieve stress and take a break from the daily grind. In fact, studies have shown that laughter can reduce stress hormones, boost our immune system, and even relieve pain. So in a way, watching cat videos is like a mini therapy session. But it's not just the unexpected that makes us laugh. There's also an element of relatability. Many of the situations cats find themselves in are similar to the little mishaps we experience in our own lives. Whether it's slipping on a wet floor or getting stuck in a tight spot, we've all been there. Seeing cats navigate these challenges with their unique flair adds an extra layer of humor. Cats are masters of physical comedy. Their agility allows them to perform incredible feats, but their occasional clumsiness makes them endearing and hilarious. It's this combination of skill and unpredictability that keeps us entertained. We never know what they're going to do next, and that element of surprise is a key ingredient in comedy. Their agility, combined with their often clumsy attempts at navigating the human world, creates a recipe for comedic gold. Imagine a cat trying to jump onto a counter and missing, or slipping on a freshly mopped floor. These moments are pure comedy because they remind us of our own little blunders, but with an added dose of cuteness. Whether it's a cat squeezing itself into a box way too small, or attempting to balance on a narrow ledge, their determination and persistence are both admirable and amusing. These moments showcase their playful nature and their ability to turn even the simplest objects into sources of entertainment. Or getting its head stuck in a paper bag, these antics are a testament to their curious and adventurous spirit. Cats are naturally inquisitive creatures, and their explorations often lead to hilarious situations. It's this curiosity that makes them such fascinating subjects for videos. Their physical antics never fail to tickle our funny bones. And it's not just about the big, dramatic moments. Sometimes it's the small, subtle actions that make us laugh the most. A cat's twitching tail, a sudden pounce, or even a simple yawn can be incredibly amusing when captured on video. And let's not forget their facial expressions. Cats have a remarkable range of expressions that can convey a wide array of emotions. From surprise and curiosity to annoyance and contentment, their faces tell a story that we can't help but find entertaining. Those wide eyes, twitching whiskers, and bewildered expressions are enough to send anyone into fits of laughter. It's like they're little comedians performing just for us. And the best part? They don't even know they're being funny. Their unintentional humor is what makes them so endearing and keeps us coming back for more. From grumpy cats to keyboard cats, a history of feline fame. Cat videos aren't a new phenomenon, you know. Oh no, these furry comedians have been entertaining us for decades. Remember the days of America's Funniest Home Videos, when a good chunk of the clips featured cats doing silly things? Those were the good old days. But it was the internet that truly catapulted cats to superstardom. With the rise of platforms like YouTube, cats went from being household pets to global sensations. Suddenly, everyone with a cat and a camera had the potential to create a viral sensation. And boy did they deliver! From the iconic Grumpy Cat, whose perpetually grumpy expression launched 1,000 memes, to Lil Bub, the adorable perma kitten who stole our hearts. Internet cats became household names, and who could forget Keyboard Cat? That cool cat jamming on the keyboard became the unofficial mascot of internet humor. These feline celebrities paved the way for countless other furry friends to take the internet by storm, proving once and for all that cats rule the internet, and probably the world too. But the impact of cat videos goes beyond just entertainment. These viral sensations have become an integral part of our culture, influencing everything from advertising to fashion to music. The science behind the silliness decoding feline funniness. Now, you might be thinking, okay, cats are funny, we get it. But what is it about their behavior that makes them so hilarious? Well, my friend, it's all about the contrast. You see, cats are fascinating creatures. They're both predators and prey animals, which means they're hardwired for both stealth and silliness. One minute they're gracefully stalking a toy mouse, the next they're tumbling head over heels trying to catch their own tail. It's this juxtaposition of grace and clumsiness, of wild instinct and playful antics, that makes them so darn entertaining. We're constantly surprised by their behavior, and that element of surprise is what keeps us coming back for more. Think about it. Cats are like tiny, furry ninjas, capable of incredible feats of agility and stealth. But then they go and do something completely goofy, like getting their head stuck in a toilet paper roll or freaking out over a harmless cucumber. It's this unexpected silliness, this reminder that even the most graceful creatures have their moments of clumsiness, that makes us laugh. The tail chase, a classic for a reason. Let's talk about the classic cat move that never gets old, the tail chase. Picture this, a perfectly content cat, lounging in a sunbeam, suddenly spots its tail. It's like they've never seen it before. Their eyes widen, their pupils dilate, and the chase is on. Round and round they go, a furry tornado of determination and confusion. Is it a game? Is it a threat? We may never know. But one thing's for sure, it's hilarious to watch. The sheer absurdity of a cat chasing its own tail is enough to make anyone chuckle. It's like they've forgotten that the tail is attached to them, that this whole endeavor is a futile exercise in circular logic. And yet, they persist, those little goofballs spinning and twirling with unwavering enthusiasm. Maybe they think they're chasing a real mouse, a furry phantom only they can see. Or perhaps they're just trying to work off some excess energy. Whatever the reason, the tail chase is a timeless classic in the world of funny cat antics. It's a reminder that even the most dignified creatures have their moments of pure, unadulterated silliness. The box paradox: why cats love small spaces. Cats and boxes. It's a love story for the ages. Show a cat a cardboard box, and it's like you've given them the keys to a feline palace. It doesn't matter if the box is too small, too big, or just plain awkward. They'll find a way to squeeze themselves in there, contorting their bodies into impossible positions. It's the box paradox cats, these majestic, independent creatures drawn to the most mundane of objects. Why do they do it? Some experts believe it's an instinctual behavior, a way for cats to feel safe and secure in a confined space. Others think it's just plain fun to play hide and seek in a box, to disappear from the world for a while and then pop out to surprise their unsuspecting humans. Whatever the reason, one thing's for sure, cats in boxes are comedy gold. The way they squeeze, they squish, they contort themselves to fit. It's like watching a furry game of Tetris with each cat determined to achieve maximum box capacity. And the best part? They look so darn smug about it. Curled up in their cardboard castles, they survey the world with a look of supreme contentment. It's enough to make you want to crawl into a box yourself. But let's dive deeper into this fascinating behavior. Cats are natural-born hunters, and in the wild, they often seek out small, enclosed spaces to hide from predators and to stalk their prey. These spaces provide a sense of security and a strategic advantage. When a cat finds a box, it taps into these primal instincts, offering a safe haven where they can observe their surroundings without being seen. This behavior is not just limited to domestic cats. Big cats like lions and tigers also exhibit similar tendencies, often seeking out caves or dense vegetation to hide and rest. Additionally, the texture and material of cardboard boxes play a significant role. The rough surface of the cardboard provides a satisfying texture for cats to scratch and knead, which is a natural behavior that helps them mark their territory and keep their claws in good condition. The sound of the cardboard crinkling under their paws can also be intriguing and stimulating for them, adding an extra layer of sensory enjoyment. Moreover, the confined space of a box can help reduce stress and anxiety in cats. When a cat is feeling overwhelmed or threatened, retreating to a small, enclosed space can provide a sense of comfort and security. This is why you might often find your cat hiding in a box during a thunderstorm or when there are unfamiliar guests in the house. The box acts as a safe retreat where they can feel protected and calm. But it's not just about safety and security. Cats are also incredibly curious creatures, and a box presents an irresistible opportunity for exploration and play. The enclosed space of a box can become a mini adventure playground, where they can hide, pounce, and play to their heart's content. This playful behavior is not only entertaining for us to watch, but also provides essential mental and physical stimulation for the cat. And let's not forget the social aspect. Cats are known for their independent nature, but they also enjoy interacting with their human companions. When a cat hides in a box and then pops out to surprise you, it's engaging in a form of play that strengthens the bond between you and your pet. This hide-and-seek game can be a delightful way to connect with your cat and provide them with the attention and interaction they crave. So the next time you see your cat diving into a box, remember that it's not just a quirky habit. It's a behavior deeply rooted in their instincts and natural tendencies. Whether they're seeking safety, exploring new textures, reducing stress, or simply having fun, boxes offer a multitude of benefits for our feline friends. And it's not just cardboard boxes that cats love. You might find them squeezing into all sorts of small spaces, from laundry baskets to drawers to even the tiniest of gaps between furniture. This behavior is a testament to their incredible flexibility and adaptability. Cats have a unique skeletal structure that allows them to twist and contort their bodies in ways that seem almost impossible. This flexibility is a key factor in their ability to fit into small spaces, and is also what makes them such agile and graceful creatures. In conclusion, the love affair between cats and small spaces is a multifaceted phenomenon. It's a blend of instinct, curiosity, playfulness, and a need for security. As cat owners, we can embrace this behavior by providing our feline friends with plenty of opportunities to explore and enjoy small spaces. Whether it's a simple cardboard box or a specially designed cat hideaway, these spaces can enrich their lives and keep them happy and healthy. So, the next time you receive a package, don't be too quick to throw away the box. Instead, place it on the floor and watch as your cat's eyes light up with excitement. It's a simple gesture that can bring immense joy to your furry companion. And who knows, you might even find yourself joining in on the fun, crawling into a box and experiencing the world from a cat's perspective. After all, there's something undeniably charming about the sight of a cat snugly fitting into a box, looking utterly content and at peace. It's a reminder of the simple pleasures in life and the joy that can be found in the most unexpected places. So, embrace the box paradox and celebrate the quirky, endearing nature of our feline friends. And remember, the next time you see your cat in a box, take a moment to appreciate the wonder of it all. It's a small glimpse into the fascinating world of cats and their unique behaviors. So here's to the boxes, the cats, and the endless joy they bring into our lives. They look so darn smug about it. Curled up in their cardboard castles, they survey the world with a look of supreme contentment. It's enough to make you want to crawl into a box yourself. Curled up in their cardboard castles, they survey the world with a look of supreme contentment. It's enough to make you want to crawl into a box yourself. It's enough to make you want to crawl into a box yourself. Gravity? What gravity? The Feline Guide to Physics. Cats have a unique relationship with gravity. One minute they're defying it, leaping from high places with the grace of a feathered acrobat. The next minute they're face-planting into a pile of laundry, as if gravity suddenly remembered it exists. It's this unpredictable relationship with the laws of physics that makes cats so endlessly entertaining. They'll misjudge a jump, miscalculate a landing, and then look at you with an expression that says, "I meant to do that." They'll walk across a narrow surface, their balance impeccable, and then suddenly lose all coordination, tumbling to the ground in a flurry of flailing limbs. It's like they're living in a Looney Tunes cartoon, where the rules of gravity are flexible at best. And the best part is, they never seem to get hurt. they bounce back from their clumsy mishaps with the resilience of a rubber ball, ready to defy physics once again. It's a reminder that sometimes it's okay to laugh at ourselves, to embrace the chaos and unpredictability of life. After all, if a cat can survive a faceplant without a scratch, we can certainly handle a few stumbles along the way. Ever been quietly enjoying a cup of coffee, only to have your cat go from 0 to 60 in the blink of an eye? One minute they're napping peacefully, the next they're racing around the house like a tiny furry hurricane. It's the Zoomies, my friends, and it's a sight to behold. It's like someone flipped a switch, unleashing a torrent of pent-up energy. They'll sprint across the furniture, leap over obstacles, and chase their tails with reckless abandon. It's a chaotic ballet of leaps, bounds, and sudden changes in direction. You never know where they're going next, and frankly, they probably don't either. Some say the Zoomies are a way for cats to release excess energy, a sort of feline cardio workout. Others believe it's a sign of pure joy, a celebration of life expressed through frantic bursts of movement. Whatever the reason, the Zoomies are a hilarious reminder that beneath that cool, collected exterior, cats are full of surprises. They're unpredictable bundles of energy, ready to explode into action at any moment, and that's what makes them so much fun to live with. Cat videos aren't just a form of entertainment, folks. They're a cultural phenomenon. These furry little goofballs have infiltrated our lives in ways we never thought possible. They've spawned countless memes, inspired fashion trends, and even influenced the way we communicate. Remember the I Can Has Cheeseburger cat? That, my friends, was a pivotal moment in internet history. It marked the beginning of our collective obsession with cat memes, those bite-sized pieces of feline humor that spread like wildfire across the web. But it goes beyond memes. Cats have become synonymous with cuteness, playfulness, and a healthy dose of mischief. They've inspired everything from clothing lines to home decor to, dare I say it, cat-themed cafes. And let's not forget the language of the internet. How many times have you used the word meow in a text message, or responded to a friend's funny story with a simple perfect? Cats have infiltrated our vocabulary, making our online interactions just a tad more positive. Ah, Keyboard Cat, the original musical meme. This cool cat, casually jamming on a keyboard in a bright green t-shirt, became an internet sensation back in 2007. The video itself was actually filmed in 1984, but thanks to the magic of YouTube, Keyboard Cat was resurrected and given a second life as the unofficial mascot of internet humor. The catchy tune, the cat's nonchalant demeanor, and the sheer absurdity of it all struck a chord with millions of viewers. Suddenly, everyone was adding Keyboard Cat to the end of their videos, turning everyday moments into comedic masterpieces. It was the birth of the musical meme, a trend that continues to this day. Keyboard Cat's legacy lives on, reminding us that sometimes all you need is a cat and a keyboard to create something truly magical and hilarious. She wasn't happy about it, but Grumpy Cat, with her perpetually frowning face, became an internet icon. Born with feline dwarfism, Grumpy Cat's unique appearance, characterized by a pronounced underbite and piercing blue eyes, made her an instant sensation. Her grumpy expression, which was actually due to her medical condition, was misconstrued as a sign of perpetual displeasure, and thus a meme was born. Grumpy Cat's image was plastered on everything from t-shirts to coffee mugs to, believe it or not, a line of iced coffee drinks. Her grumpy visage became a symbol of our collective frustration with, well, everything. Monday's got you down? Grumpy Cat understands. Traffic driving you crazy? Grumpy Cat feels your pain. She was the feline embodiment of our shared exasperation, and we couldn't get enough of her. On the opposite end of the emotional spectrum, we have Lil Bub, the adorable perma-kitten who stole our hearts with her big eyes, lolling tongue, and infectious enthusiasm. Born with a host of genetic abnormalities, Lil Bub was a special needs cat who defied the odds and lived a full and happy life, bringing joy to millions of fans around the world. Her unique appearance, characterized by her small size, short legs, and lack of teeth, only added to her charm. Lil Bub was a reminder that beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, and that sometimes, it's the imperfections that make us truly special. She was a beacon of positivity, a furry little ambassador of love and acceptance. And her legacy continues to inspire, reminding us to embrace our differences and celebrate the things that make us unique. Get ready for a sugar rush because Nyan Cat is here to take you on a psychedelic journey through the internet. This pixelated kitty, with its Pop-Tart body and rainbow trail, became an instant viral sensation back in 2011. The catchy tune, the endlessly looping animation, and the sheer randomness of it all captivated viewers, turning Nyan Cat into a global phenomenon. The video has been viewed over 180 million times on YouTube, spawning countless remixes, spin-offs, and merchandise. Nyan Cat even inspired a cryptocurrency, because of course it did. It's a testament to the power of the internet, where a simple animation can capture the imagination of millions and become a cultural touchstone. Nyan Cat is a reminder that sometimes the silliest things are the most memorable. Section 6. Business Cat. When felines infiltrate the corporate world. Who says cats can't be successful entrepreneurs? Business Cat, with his sharp wit and even sharper claws, took the internet by storm, proving that felines can be just as ambitious as their human counterparts. Sporting a suit and tie, Business Cat became the unofficial mascot of the corporate world, offering his unique brand of feline wisdom on everything from marketing strategies to office politics. His hilarious captions, often written in broken English and filled with cat puns, resonated with office workers everywhere, providing a much-needed dose of humor to the daily grind. Business Cat was a reminder that even in the cutthroat world of business, it's important to not take ourselves too seriously. After all, a little laughter can go a long way, especially when you're dealing with deadlines, demanding bosses, and endless meetings. Part 7. Henri the Chat Noir. Cat Noir if you don't speak French. Only those Frenchies could make a cat video that's funny makes you think. Henri the Chat Noir is a black and white cat who's into thinking about, well, everything. He's got this thick French accent. Don't worry, there are subtitles. And he goes on and on about life, how silly it all is, and what's the point of being a cat anyway? He's totally serious, which is what makes it hilarious, especially with the sad music and the black and white film. It's like a fancy artsy movie, but with a cat. Henry's thoughts on being a human, even though he's a cat, go figure, are surprisingly spot on. He's the brainy cat we never knew we needed, showing us that even when things are tough, there's always something to giggle about. Section 8. Cats versus Cucumbers, a meme that never gets old. Why are cats so afraid of cucumbers? It's a question that has plagued humanity for centuries, or at least since the dawn of YouTube. The internet is awash in videos of cats being startled by cucumbers, their feline brains unable to process the sudden appearance of these green, oblong objects. The reactions range from mild annoyance to full-blown panic, with cats leaping into the air, hissing and running for their lives. It's both hilarious and slightly mean-spirited, but hey, we can't help but laugh. Some experts believe that cats are startled by cucumbers because they resemble snakes, their natural predators. Others think it's simply the unexpected appearance of an object in their personal space that triggers the fear response. Whatever the reason, cats versus cucumbers is a meme that never gets old. It's a reminder that even the most fearless creatures have their quirks, and that sometimes those quirks are downright hilarious. The power of cuteness. Why we can't resist cat videos. Let's face it, cats are cute. With their big eyes, soft fur, and playful antics, they're hardwired to melt our hearts. And when you add in the element of humor, well, it's game over. Our brains are programmed to find cuteness appealing. It's an evolutionary response that helps us bond with infants and care for our young. But this response isn't limited to human babies. We extend our affection to animals, especially those with baby-like features, like kittens and puppies. And cats, with their big eyes, button noses, and playful personalities, tick all the boxes. When we see a cat doing something silly, our brains release a surge of dopamine, the feel-good hormone, making us feel happy and content. It's a natural high, and it's highly addictive. From YouTube to the big screen cat videos go Hollywood. Cat videos have come a long way from their humble beginnings on YouTube. These feline superstars have gone mainstream, appearing in commercials, TV shows, and even feature films. Remember the keyboard cat commercial for Wonderful Pistachios? Or the countless cat food commercials featuring adorable kittens batting at toys and purring with delight? Cats have become marketing gold, their cuteness and comedic timing proving irresistible to advertisers. And let's not forget the rise of cat-themed documentaries like Katie and the Cat Rescuers, which offer heartwarming and often hilarious insights into the lives of our feline companions. Cats have even inspired feature films, like the animated adventure The Secret Life of Pets, which features a cast of talking animals, including a sassy cat named Chloe. It seems there's no limit to the reach of cat videos, as these furry entertainers continue to conquer new frontiers. The feline family tree, a branch of hilarious. You know what they say, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. Unless, of course, you're adopting a cat. Then you've got a whole family tree of furry personalities to choose from. And let me tell you, that feline family tree, it's got branches full of laughter. We're talking branches that wobble with the weight of chubby Persians, swing wildly with the energy of Siamese twins, and maybe even need a good vacuum after a Maine Coon saunters through. Each cat breed comes with its own set of quirks, its own signature brand of funny. It's like they read a different instruction manual on how to cat, and decided to improvise the rest. And that's what makes them so darn entertaining. From the dramatic size of a Persian to the mischievous gleam in a Bengal's eye, every breed brings its own unique flavor to the comedy club of cats. Section 2. Persian Persnickety, fluff balls with attitude. Ah, the Persian, the royalty of the cat world, draped in a luxurious coat of fur and an air of dignified indifference. But don't let that regal exterior fool you. Underneath all that fluff beats the heart of a comedian. You see, Persians are masters of the dramatic sigh, the exasperated glance, the slow blink that says, "You humans are so very tiresome." They'll sprawl across your most expensive furniture, shedding like it's their job, maybe it is, and act completely unfazed when you try to coax them down. They'll bat at a toy with the same energy level as a sloth on a Sunday morning, then give you a look that says, "Was that good? I put my all into that." And yet, despite their aloof demeanor and penchant for the finer things in life, we can't help but adore them. Because beneath that fluffy exterior and those judging eyes, there's a mischievous sparkle that says, "I'm going to steal your heart, one dramatic sigh at a time." Section 3. Siamese silliness, chatty and chaotic. If Persians are the kings and queens of dramatic comedy, then Siamese cats are the stand-up comedians of the feline world. These chatty felines are known for their distinctive voices, their boundless energy, and their knack for getting into mischief. They're the life of the party, always ready to entertain with their hilarious antics and their never-ending commentary on, well, everything. You'll never feel alone with a Siamese cat in the house. They'll follow you from room to room, narrating your every move with a chorus of meows, chirps, and yowls. They're like your own personal shadow, only much louder and much more likely to knock things off shelves. They're masters of the accidental push, the "I swear I didn't mean to break that" look, and the "but I'm so cute you can't stay mad" routine. And you know what? They're right, because their playful energy and infectious enthusiasm are impossible to resist. Section 4. Ragdoll ridiculousness, floppy, and fun-loving. Ever wished you could cuddle with a cloud? Well, then you need a ragdoll cat in your life. These gentle giants are known for their docile personalities, their striking blue eyes, and their tendency to go completely limp when you pick them up. Yes, you read that right. Ragdoll cats are famous for their floppy nature, relaxing their muscles so completely that they become as pliable as, well, a ragdoll. It's both adorable and slightly alarming the first time you experience it. One minute you're holding a perfectly normal cat, the next you're cradling a furry noodle. But don't worry, they're perfectly safe. In fact, they seem to enjoy the free massage. Ragdolls are the ultimate cuddle buddies, always up for a snuggle and a good nap. They're the embodiment of relaxation, a furry reminder to slow down, unwind, and maybe take a page from their book. Or should we say, ragdoll? Section 5. Maine Coon Mayhem, gentle giants with a wild side. They may be big, but they're oh so gentle. Maine Coon cats with their tufted ears, bushy tails, and larger-than-life personalities are the gentle giants of the feline world. But don't let their size fool you. These playful felines have a wild side that's sure to keep you entertained for hours on end. They're like the goofy, lovable dogs of the cat world, always up for a game of fetch or a good romp around the house. They're fascinated by water, often found dipping their paws in sinks and bathtubs with childlike curiosity. And their vocalizations? Let's just say they're not afraid to make their presence known. From chirps to trills to the occasional enthusiastic meow, Maine Coons are a symphony of sound and silliness. Section 6. Bengal buffoonery, miniature leopards with a taste for trouble. Want a cat that's equal parts beauty and mischief? Look no further than the Bengal. These stunning felines, with their leopard-like spots and playful personalities, are like having a miniature wildcat in your home. But don't worry, they're much more interested in cuddles and playtime than hunting gazelles. Unless those gazelles are stuffed animals, in which case all bets are off. Bengals are known for their high energy levels, their love of water, and their mischievous streak. They're the acrobats of the cat world, leaping from furniture to countertops with effortless grace. They'll splash in your water glass, steal your jewelry, shiny objects are their weakness, and generally keep you on your toes. But hey, who needs a boring life when you have a Bengal to spice things up? Part 7. Scottish Fold Silliness. Those ears. Wow, have you seen anything cuter than a Scottish Fold's ears? I mean, seriously. These cool cats are famous for their folded-over ears, which make them look like fluffy little owls. It's super cute and kind of funny at the same time. But their ears aren't the only thing that makes them so much fun. Scottish Folds are also playful, cuddly, and they love to strike a pose. You'll often see them sitting straight up, with their paws tucked under their chins like little furry Buddhas. So, very cute. They also love doing the Superman pose, stretching their front legs out and flattening themselves on the ground like they're about to zoom off. And like all cats, Scottish Folds boxes. They'll squeeze themselves into any box no matter how small. It's like they're trying to prove that cuteness has no limits. Section 8. Sphinx Slapstick, Hairless Hilarity. Prepare to be amazed, folks, because the Sphinx is unlike any other cat you've ever seen. These hairless wonders with their wrinkled skin, bat-like ears, and expressive eyes are the comedians of the feline world. They're like walking, purring hot water bottles, always up for a cuddle and a good laugh. Because they lack fur, Sphinx cats are highly sensitive to temperature changes, which means you'll often find them bundled up in sweaters and blankets, looking both stylish and slightly embarrassed. They're also known for their mischievous personalities, their love of food, seriously, they love to eat, and their tendency to get into all sorts of trouble. But hey, who can stay mad at a face like that? Section 9. Abyssinian Antics, the clowns of the cat world. If you're looking for a cat that's always up for a good time, the Abyssinian is the breed for you. These playful felines, with their ticked coats, expressive eyes, and boundless energy, are the clowns of the cat world. They're always on the move, exploring every nook and cranny of their domain, and their antics are sure to keep you entertained. Abyssinians are known for their intelligence, their curiosity, and their love of heights. They're skilled climbers, often found perched on top of bookshelves and refrigerators, surveying their kingdom with a regal air. They're also highly social cats, always eager to play with their humans and participate in whatever shenanigans you have planned. Just be prepared for a lot of energy and a healthy dose of mischief. Section 10, a celebration of quirks, why we love them all. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the hilarious world of different cat breeds. From the fluffy and the floppy to the hairless and the highly energetic, each breed brings its own unique brand of funny to the table. It's their quirks, their imperfections, their unexpected behaviors that make us laugh. that make us fall in love with them even more. So, the next time you're feeling down, just remember, there's a whole world of cat breeds out there, just waiting to tickle your funny bone and steal your heart. Section 1. Open Mic Night Cat Owner Edition. Alright folks, it's time to hear from the real experts on feline funniness cat owners. Because let's face it, nobody knows how to make us laugh quite like our own furry little roommates. They're constantly providing us with material, from their quirky sleeping positions to their uncanny ability to knock things off shelves with surgical precision. So, we asked cat owners far and wide to share their most hilarious cat stories with us. And boy did they deliver. Get ready for a night of side-splitting laughter as we open the mic to the people who know cats best. They're loving, slightly exasperated, but always entertained humans. Because when it comes to cat antics, the truth is often stranger and funnier than fiction. Section 2. The Case of the Missing Sandwich. A true crime story. Kind of. Our first story comes from Sarah, who learned the hard way that cats are masters of stealth and deception. I was home alone one night, Sarah recalls, enjoying a delicious turkey sandwich in front of the TV. I got up to grab a napkin, and when I came back, my sandwich was gone. Vanished into thin air. I searched high and low, but there was no sign of it. Finally, I looked under the couch, and there he was, my cat Oliver, nestled amongst the cushions, crumbs all over his face, and a look of pure satisfaction in his eyes. He'd somehow managed to steal a whole sandwich without me even noticing. Oliver, you sly dog, you. We've all been there, Sarah. That moment when you realize your cat is not only a master of disguise, but also a skilled thief. It's a reminder that even when we think we have them figured out, cats always have a few tricks up their furry little sleeves. Section 3. Bathroom break, not on my watch. Next up, we have Mark, who shared a story that's all too relatable for anyone who's ever owned a cat. My cat Luna has this weird obsession with following me into the bathroom, Mark confesses. It doesn't matter if I'm just washing my hands or taking a shower, she's right there with me, weaving between my legs and demanding attention. One time, I was in the middle of brushing my teeth when I felt something soft rubbing against my leg. I looked down, and there she was, rubbing her face all over my toothbrush. I guess she thought it was a communal grooming tool? Ah, the joys of cat ownership. They say that everyone needs their privacy, but apparently cats didn't get the memo. They're masters of personal space invasion, always ready to join you in the bathroom, whether you want them to or not. And hey, at least they're trying to help with the grooming routine, right? Even if their methods are a little unorthodox. Section 4. When cats think they're ninjas. Spoiler alert, they're not. Our next story comes from Emily, who learned the hard way that cats are not always as graceful as they think they are. Emily, my cat Simba is convinced he's a ninja, Emily laughs. He's always stalking and pouncing on things, whether it's a toy mouse, a dust bunny, or my unsuspecting feet. One day, I was walking through the house when I heard a loud crash. I turned around, and there was Simba, dangling from the curtains, his claws hopelessly tangled in the fabric. He looked so surprised, like, how did I get up here? Oh, Simba, we've all been there. Cats have this amazing ability to convince themselves that they're masters of stealth and agility, even when their actions prove otherwise. They're like tiny, furry superheroes, always ready to save the day, or at least try to, even if it means getting stuck in the curtains in the process. Section 5. The Great Curtain Caper, a tale of daring and destruction. Speaking of curtains, we have a tale from John, whose cat Mittens took her love of climbing to new heights. Literally. John Mittens has always been a bit of a climber, John explains, but one day she outdid herself. I was working in my home office when I heard a strange ripping sound. I looked up, and to my horror, Mittens was halfway up the curtains, her claws shredding the fabric with each step. She made it all the way to the top, then just sat there, perched on the curtain rod like she'd conquered Mount Everest, surveying her domain with a smug look on her face. Mittens, you daredevil, you. We're both impressed and slightly terrified by your climbing skills. It's a reminder that cats are natural-born explorers, always up for a challenge, even if that challenge involves destroying your curtains in the process. And hey, At least she looks happy with herself, right? Section 6. The toilet paper bandit strikes again. Our next story comes from Lisa, who has a mischievous feline named Max, who's developed a rather expensive habit. Lisa. Max has this weird obsession with toilet paper, Lisa sighs. He loves to bat it around, shred it to pieces, and generally wreak havoc on my bathroom. One morning, I woke up to find my entire bathroom covered in toilet paper. It looked like a ticker tape parade had exploded in there. Max was sitting in the middle of it all, covered in tiny pieces of paper with this innocent look on his face like, "What? It wasn't me?" "Oh, Max, you little rascal. We've all been there, Lisa. Cats and toilet paper, it's a love-hate relationship for the ages. They can't resist the allure of that soft, fluffy paper, even if it means turning your bathroom into a disaster zone. And the worst part? They always look so darn innocent about it." Our next story comes from David, whose cat, Luna, has a rather interesting relationship with her reflection. Luna is convinced that her reflection is another cat. David chuckles. Every time she sees herself in the mirror, she starts hissing and swatting at the glass like she's trying to start a fight. One time, I watched her spend a good 5 minutes stalking her reflection, her body low to the ground, her tail twitching back and forth. Then, she pounced. And of course, she bounced right off the mirror, looking very confused. "Oh, Luna, you're not alone. Cats and mirrors, it's a recipe for endless entertainment. They just can't seem to grasp the concept of reflections, which leads to all sorts of hilarious encounters. It's like they're stuck in a perpetual game of charades with themselves, and they just can't figure out the rules." Our next story comes from Jennifer, who learned the hard way that playing fetch with a cat is not quite the same as playing fetch with a dog. "I thought it would be fun to teach my cat Whiskers to play fetch," Jennifer explains. "I mean, dogs do it, so why not cats, right?" Wrong! I threw the toy mouse and Whiskers just stared at me like, "You expect me to chase after that? I don't think so." I eventually coaxed her into going after it, but instead of bringing it back, she just laid down on the floor and started licking it like, "This is mine now. Find your own." Oh, Whiskers, you independent spirit, you. Jennifer, we applaud your effort, but as you've discovered, cats march to the beat of their own drum. They're not about to fetch on command like some common canine. They'll play by their own rules, thank you very much, and those rules usually involve lots of napping, grooming, and stealing your spot on the couch. Our next story comes from Michael, whose cat Shadow has a rather unique way of showing his affection. Shadow is an indoor cat, Michael explains, but he loves to watch birds out the window. And unfortunately for me, he also likes to bring me gifts. I've found dead lizards on my pillow, half-chewed bugs on the kitchen floor, and once, even a live mouse running around my bedroom. It's his way of showing he cares, I guess, but I could really do without the presents. Oh, Shadow, you're a true hunter at heart. We appreciate the sentiment, but Michael, we feel your pain. Cats have a funny way of showing their love, and sometimes that love comes in the form of dead things. It's their way of providing for their humans, of sharing the spoils of their, mostly imaginary hunts. But hey, at least they're thoughtful, right? Section 10. 1 hour down, a lifetime of laughter to come. And there you have it, folks. An hour of hilarious cat antics, as told by the people who know them best. They're humans. From stolen sandwiches to bathroom shenanigans to gifts that keep on giving, cats never cease to amaze us with their quirky behaviors and their uncanny ability to make us laugh. So the next time you're feeling down, just remember, there's a whole world of feline funniness out there, just waiting to brighten your day. And who knows, maybe your cat will even provide you with some material for next year's show. Section 1. The end of our sanity? Well, folks, there you have it. 1 hour of pure, unadulterated, cat-tastic chaos. We've laughed, we've cried from laughing so hard. We've questioned the very fabric of reality as we know it. And you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world. Sure, cats can be mischievous. Okay, maybe more than a little mischievous. All right, fine. They're basically tiny, furry agents of chaos hell-bent on turning our lives upside down. But that's what we love about them, isn't it? Their ability to wreak havoc on our homes and our hearts in equal measure. They're the unpredictable element in our otherwise predictable lives. The little bursts of absurdity that remind us not to take ourselves too seriously. Section 2. But seriously, why we love them. So what is it about these furry little goofballs that makes us keep coming back for more? Why do we subject ourselves to their claw-sharpening antics, their hairball surprises, their uncanny ability to find the one spot on the carpet we just vacuumed? Well, for starters, they're adorable. I mean, come on. Those big eyes, those soft paws, those little pink noses. It's enough to melt even the coldest of hearts. But it's more than just their looks. Cats are incredibly expressive creatures. From the twitch of their whiskers to the flick of their tails, every movement is a form of communication, and they're masters of physical comedy. Their agility, combined with their often clumsy attempts at navigating the human world, creates a never-ending source of amusement. Believe it or not, there's actually a scientific reason why we find cats so irresistible. It's called cute aggression, and it's a real thing. You see, when we see something incredibly cute, our brains release a surge of dopamine, the feel-good hormone. This dopamine rush is so powerful that it can actually trigger a response in the part of our brain that controls aggression. But don't worry, we're not actually going to attack the cute thing. This aggression is more of a playful, affectionate response. It's the reason why we want to squeeze, squish, and cuddle the heck out of anything that's ridiculously adorable. And cats, with their big eyes, soft fur, and playful antics, are like walking, purring triggers for our cute aggression. And let's not forget about the sheer variety of feline humor. From the grumpy cat who became an internet sensation to the keyboard cat who taught us all how to jam. Cats have a knack for making us laugh in countless ways. They're the masters of physical comedy, the kings and queens of the unexpected, the furry little jesters who remind us that life is too short to be taken seriously. Whether it's a Persian draped dramatically across a piano, a Siamese having a heated conversation with a houseplant, or a sphinx strutting its stuff in a tiny sweater, there's a cat out there for every sense of humor. But here's the thing about cat videos. They're not just funny, they're actually good for us. Studies have shown that watching cat videos can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and even boost our moods. It's like a form of pet therapy, only without the shedding. Well, maybe a little shedding, depending on the cat. So the next time you're feeling stressed out, overwhelmed, or just plain blah, take a break and watch a few cat videos. Your mind and your blood pressure will thank you. Section 6. A world without cat videos? Unimaginable. Imagine a world without cat videos. A world devoid of grumpy cats, keyboard cats, and cats batting at cucumbers. A world where the internet is just a vast, humorless void. It's a bleak thought, isn't it? Thankfully, we live in a world where cat videos are just a click away. A world where we can always count on our feline friends to brighten our day with their antics. So the next time you stumble across a funny cat video, don't hesitate to share it with the world. Spread the laughter, spread the joy, and let's all bask in the glory that is feline funniness. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbor's dog. They deserve a laugh too. Let's make the world a happier, more hilarious place, one cat video at a time. Because in a world that can often feel overwhelming, there's something incredibly comforting about watching a cat chase a laser pointer or try to fit itself into a box that's clearly too small. It's a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, there's always room for a little lighthearted fun. So let's give a big round of applause to cats everywhere. To their quirky personalities, their unpredictable antics, and their uncanny ability to make us laugh until our sides hurt. They may not always show it, but we know they love us. Or at least they love the food we provide. And the warm laps. And the head scratches. Okay, maybe they just love being cats. But hey, we wouldn't have it any other way. And the award for the funniest creatures on the planet goes to cats. Yes, those furry little masters of mayhem have once again stolen the show and our hearts. From their clumsy jumps to their dramatic meows, they never fail to brighten our day with their antics. So the next time you're feeling down, just remember, there's a whole world of feline funniness out there, just waiting to make you smile. That's all the time we have for today, folks. But don't worry, there's always more cat-tastic entertainment to be had. So go forth, find your favorite feline friend, real or virtual, and get ready for a lifetime of laughter. Because when it comes to cats, the fun never ends.